Natasha Denona here, back for another video, doing makeup this time. And I ordered the Natasha Denona Safari palette from Sephora during their Sephora sale. And normally these palettes run $129. Child, I'm not spending that kind of coin. I think even if I had the money, I don't know if I would. It'd have to be a really, really pretty palette and something I know I would use every single color. And if that's not the case, I'm not dropping that kind of money. But thankfully for me, this palette was $89 and then I got another discount. So total it was like $75 with taxes, which is amazing. And this is what the palette looks like. So those are the shades. And I think we're going to be using that dark blue one here today. Also, don't mind the nails, child. They is a mess, okay? Quarantine life. Hashtag. Yeah, so, oh my God. Ma'am, I need you to calm down, okay? She scared the crap out of me. Yeah, so we're going to be using the blue shade today, and we're also going to be using some oldie but goodie MAC products. Y'all know I gotta whip some of that stuff out to go with the look I'm going to go for today. I've already cleaned my brushes with my favorite brush cleaner. It is the Monda Studio brush cleaner. It's my favorite. I get it from Nigel's. Nigel's is the place that I like to shop. We have a lot of makeup stores here in LA, thankfully, and I get discounts at literally all of them, which I'm definitely going to need for when I move back to Houston. I definitely didn't want this virus to keep me from living in LA, but child, it's expensive, and yeah, to do anything, go anywhere, it costs some money, and I don't have any. So there's that. But I am glad to be going home to see my friends and my family and, you know, just kind of start fresh and just seeing where things take me. So who knows, I might end up in another city, I don't know. And yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I did not put any foundation on just because I kind of wanted to do a start to finish. So I have moisturizer already on, and now I'm going to do a foundation, and I'll show you guys what these are, what I'm using today. I'm not going to use the NARS. I know I use that one a lot. That one's my favorite. But today, we're going to be using Cover FX, the Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. This is in my kit, so I had to steal them out of there. So if anything looks a little funky, like as far as coloring goes, it's just because I'm having to mix shades, but in the end, it will come together and it will look like it should. So don't try and come for me, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. And y'all know I like using my purple color corrector as a highlight and to correct under my eyes, so we're going to use a little bit of that. Now when I apply the purple color corrector, I only really add it in the inner corners of my eye because that's where I have the most discoloration and kind of depth there, and that I want to brighten. I don't bring it all the way on the outside. I only bring it a little further out on this eye is because I have a green vein that runs just along my eye. I like to brighten that and have that come forward and not show. And y'all know I gotta get my marionette lines. And just taking my concealer. I like to use my fingers because it warms up the product and it looks a lot smoother on the skin. So that's why I don't really use a brush. I even ask my clients when I get ready to do makeup on them before I even start, I do ask them, is it okay if I use my hands on them? Because I do tend to like to use my fingers or massage moisturizers and serums into the skin because it just warms up that product, and it just really, really absorbs a lot better when you use your hands versus like a brush or anything. And ask them if it's okay that I use my hands, and then they've already seen that I've washed my hands, so. Now I'm going to add a little bit of contour. This is Born This Way Multi Sculpt Concealer in the shade Cocoa. Because I'm going to be doing such a dramatic look, I want my face to be able to stand up to that. And if I don't have like a very like nice smooth foundation and have everything look very clean and seamless, it's just like, it's not going to match up very well, you know? So I want it all to just look very nice and neat. So that's why I'm going to do it this way and have it be a little bit more dramatic than I would normally wear. But this is a dramatic look, okay? Okay? Okay. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? foundation that I've concocted on the back of my hand. Hopefully it's the right shade. If it ain't, we'll fix it. Just dot that all over. Okay guys, so as you can see, I put my powder on and I also did my brows. So now we're gonna get into the palette. I have not swatched any of these shades, so I don't know the color payoff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right in the blue shade. Woo. And we're just gonna see what happens, y'all. I'm just gonna go. This reminds me of the shade Plumage from MAC. If I had to kind of pick a dupe for it, it reminds me of that shade. I just switched my brush because I wanted something that's going to focus more in the crease. The other brush I had, it was giving me more blown out, which is fine, but now I want to hone it in. I'm gonna try this color Stone. I'm gonna put that on my lid. We're gonna see where this goes. And now I'm going to take MAC's Deep Blue Green Pigment. I don't know where I'm going to put that. We'll see here in a second. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm going to take chartreuse pigment. It's like that, nice bright green. So I'm going to take a black waterproof eyeliner. This one's by Makeupforever. It is the Aqua Eyes number 10. I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown gel liner in black ink, literally because it's the closest thing to me right now. I would get a different liquid liner, but it's like all the way across the room and I don't want to go get it. So I'm just gonna use a little bit to draw a very thin line on the top. I don't want like a thick wing liner. I haven't been into wing liner in a really long time. Like I avoid doing it at all costs unless like a client specifically asks for a wing liner. But I just feel like it's so played out and so boring. Unless you do like a colored wing liner or something like that. But just like the black, I'm just like, I'm over this look now, let's do something else. So I'm just gonna do a very, very thin line. So I'm just gonna go and finish like the rest of my face, add bronzer, blush, highlight. But I'm doing my Anastasia contour palette. I'm just using that last brown shade, this one. doggone camera wasn't recording. So I added my highlighter, my broken one, and I added my Toofaced bronzer. I don't think the camera caught that part. I don't want to throw some glitter on there, yeah? Who's down for glitter? I mean, we ain't got nowhere else to go. We might do a little glitter. Let's see what's in my bag. Like something with blue. Oh, I think I found one that I want to use. This is a good one. This one's Reflex Transparent Teal Glitter. I feel like this is a good move. It's a solid move. It's like more in the like blue tones, so let's try that. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me back it up a little bit. Like, look at that. Oh. Can y'all see it? It's so pretty. That's so pretty. That's a pretty girl. Now I'm gonna go in with some blush. I think I'm gonna do this guy here. I can't remember the name of it. I will have it in the description box. It's a MAC blush. I need to do a little cleanup here real quick. So, little tip if y'all didn't know that, use a spoolie. It will take off glitter. But best advice, use glitter glue. I just didn't do that. I got happy. I'm just gonna do a nude lip because I don't want to take away from the look. So I'm gonna do my little favorite lip that I did the last video, which is Hodgepodge lip liner, etc. Pro Longwear lip liner, both of them by MAC, and then Hourglass's One Day lipstick. So I gotta go grab it though, it's over there. Alright everybody, so I went ahead and finished the rest of the look off camera. So I did my lip and everything's all complete. I did my hair and, you know, added, you know, a little earring, my cute little key earring I haven't worn in a really long time. And yes, it is a key that does go to something. And no, it's not the key to my heart. Cheesy. I really like the palette. I love the color payoff. It's really, really nice and smooth. The color is super pigmented, so I really like that. And of course, my oldie but goodie MAC products, they never fail, especially when used the right way. So I went ahead and added, you know, a couple of throwback ones that I haven't used in forever, like the chartreuse pigment and the deep blue green and that Reflex teal glitter. But definitely the blue color in the palette from Natasha Denona definitely reminds me of Plumage from MAC. So if you don't have this palette, you can still do this look if you have Plumage from MAC. It's like a deep navy blue, or just really kind of any navy blue, but that one I would say would be a really, really close dupe. I don't have it up here, otherwise I would show it to you. I think it's in my other palette that's somewhere in my kit. And it's definitely a different look for me. I never wear color eyeshadow, so this is fun. I'm definitely gonna do another look with that palette, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit a thumbs up on this video if you liked it, as well as subscribe. Duh, you should be subscribed already. And make sure you hit the little bell as well to get notifications of all the new videos that come up on my channel, so that way you don't miss out. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.